Whether it was the way they were written and the uproar of fans or the hate of the actual characters in the story towards the MC, these characters always find themselves on the wrong end of everyone's scorn. That's why today, we'll be talking about the top 10 anime where the badass MC is hated by everyone. So, before we begin, remember to subscribe if you haven't yet and press that bell icon to stay updated of all the new content we're creating. And beware for the following spoilers. 10. Evangelion. We can all agree that Shinji isn't the typical happy-go-lucky kind of character and suffers from lots and lots of issues. His self-esteem is almost non-existent. He lived in a shell made by himself to protect him from the world around him, causing him to withdraw from any social interaction with anyone, even if said interaction is beneficial for him. Shinji's best self-preserving mechanism is shutting himself off from the world and burying his head under the ground like an ostrich, and that's why lots of fans hated Shinji, as well as the cast themselves, including Asuka. Well, actually, she liked him, but as a typical tsundere, she had no idea how to show it, but by being a total bitch to him and beat him up even. Nine. Hentai Ouija Warawanai Nico. Some people just can't understand the blessings they have until they lose them. This MC has a dream to be seen as a pervert by everyone and for his perverted actions to lose their innocent guise. He does so by voicing his wishes to a weird cat statue and loses his innocent trait, earning him the harsh treatment of a pervert, being beat up, hated, and shunned by girls and everyone around him. Realizing the mistake he committed, he decides to find the person that took his blessing and retrieve it from him, fixing his life in the process. 8. 𝐒𝐮𝐩𝐸𝐵𝐵 𝐜𝐡𝐚𝐧𝐧𝐞𝐥. After experiencing adolescent syndrome and suffering a deadly wound on his chest because of it, Sakuta was hospitalized and even almost died due to his wounds. In the aftermath, numerous rumors about the origin of his hospitalization story surface out, and he becomes the talk of everyone around him, shunned by all the people he knows. However, even if the rumors were painful for him, in times he doesn't mind everyone hating him, as long as one person believes in him and loves him. 7. 𝐜𝐡𝐚𝐧𝐧𝐞𝐥 35 Shiken Shotai. He isn't hated as much as despised by everyone around him for being a part of the 25th Small Fry Division of the Inquisitors. Takeru not only has a backbreaking debt to pay for his family, he also has a curse that renders him unable to use guns. That's why he's always seen training with and fighting using a sword. The 35th Platoon is treated with complete prejudice as a bunch of no-good weaklings that don't deserve a place in the Inquisition. With Takeru being their leader, things will only get worse for them. Chaos Head. He's a typical shut-in otaku that has nothing to do in his life but play eroge games and MMOs. Even though he's a second-year student, he's still a useless bum that hates to interact with others and even talk to 3D girls, aka real humans, and prefers to shut himself in with his manga and games, earning him a weird reputation and causing him to be shunned by everyone he knows. 5. Busao Shoujo. Nomura Fudo was transferred to the private Aichi Symbiosis Academy after being a part of a huge brawl. This special school has armed girls that use raw power to correct students and reform them. The girls there don't like him one bit or his attitude and prefer to pummel his face into a wall rather than try to reason with him. However, he isn't someone to sit back and watch. He thrives in fights and lives for them. Drawing him into a fight is like giving him a Nobel Prize, especially if the Empress is the one doing the fighting. 4. Rakudai Kishi no Cavalry. Ikki Kurogane is the most hated character in the series. No one knows why though. All we got to know about him was that he's called the worst one. Being the weakest mage knight changes after beating the A- rank knight Stella Vermilion. However, the chain of hate doesn't end there and he remains hunted, hated, and taunted by others. 3. Chrono Crusade. What better way to earn the ire and hatred of everyone than by abandoning them? Chrono used to be a demon from the demon race, chose to go against his own race and follow his friend Aeon beliefs, which they later on split up for different ideals. Nevertheless, Chrono, still hated by all the demons and counted as a traitor that needs to be put down on sight. Breaking off his demonic horns and losing his powers didn't help his case either. And as if all that wasn't enough, he even kills Magdalene, the woman he loves, and is imprisoned in a tomb for 50 years. 2. Ichibanu Shiro no Daimao. Akuto Sai can't seem to get anyone on his side for the life of him. Ever since everyone found out he's a future demon lord, his popularity among, well, practically everyone plummeted, and the once ignorant fool that dreamed of becoming a saint and help everyone around him found himself suddenly as a demon lord, prophesied to destroy the world and end life as we know it. Of course, there'll be a lot of adversity in this path, and even more individuals fearing his immense power, wanting to neutralize him before he becomes a threat. 1. Black Cat. Considered the Grim Reaper of the underworld and one of the strongest numbers in the secret organization of Kronos, Train Hartnett is ruthless and enjoys killing his targets with complete prejudice and almost non-existent mercy. Wielding his custom weapon, Hades, he battles everyone and gives no qualms when it comes to spending some innocent lives in the process. It all changes, however, after a fated meeting and sets him on a path of redemption. But even then, bad luck and bounty hunters don't give him a break and keep on tailing him day and night. And with this, we conclude our video. If you enjoyed this list, I want you to smash that thumbs up button. And if you haven't subscribed yet, be sure to subscribe and press that bell icon to keep you notified of all our new videos. Also, comment down below on the anime you like the most on this list, and if you're planning to watch any of them. And if you have any suggestions, place them in the comments as well. Until next time, see ya!